y'all, it's Kate, and today I'm talking about The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime by Mark Haddon. This book is about a boy named Christopher who has Asperger's syndrome, and it's kind of like a form of autism, I would say. Well, it's not, never mind, it is a form of autism, and it's a form in which the person has trouble interacting in social situations and just doesn't know how to interact with other people. So Christopher has a different way of thinking in the book, and well, when I got into this, I thought it was just about the investigation of a murder of a dog, and I didn't even know that it was about mental illness, but it is, which was a really, really amazing thing. And this book is so much more than an investigation. I had no clue, but it really, really is. I gave this book 5 stars, and here are my thoughts. It was so interesting to be able to get into his head, because you wouldn't think that anybody could think like this. He thinks so logically and so differently just than any other person that I've ever read from their point of view. It's just amazing, honestly. Christopher has these weird things that he just can't deal with. Like, he can't deal with the color yellow or brown, and then he has these notions like if there's 5 yellow cars in a row, it's a good day, and then if there's 4 or 5 red cars, it's a bad day, or it's something like that. And then there's like a black day, and I forget what signifies a black day, but it's really quite interesting that he justifies things that way. I felt bad, but I actually found some parts of the book like really funny. Only a couple. Like, for the most part, it was pretty serious, but there were a couple parts where I did laugh, and I think you're meant to laugh. Otherwise, I'm sick, but I think you're supposed to laugh. I really feel for the dad in this book, because he really got the bad end of the stick. And even though I sympathize with Christopher and how his dad kept something from him, but the thing is that I just feel bad for the dad, because he's been there for Christopher his whole life, and it's rough. It's so rough. I really loved that Christopher was so good at math and so good at science, and that he was taking his A-level maths, which, I mean, that's probably an English thing, because in Texas, we don't have A-level maths, so it must be in England or something. It really broke my heart sometimes that Christopher would have to break down, I guess. He couldn't handle the things going on around him, and he would just have a breakdown, and he would kind of just go to the floor, and sometimes he would scream, and sometimes he would groan, and I don't know, it's just, I found it different and very heartbreaking. It really, really broke my heart. To be honest, this book kind of circles in on itself. The same things happen, and they happen again and again, but the thing is that each time you get another look into his head and the way that he thinks, and that's what's worth it, I think. So if you're looking into the investigation aspect of this story, then I would not pick it up. But if you are wanting to understand how a person with Asperger's syndrome thinks, then this is definitely the book for you. It was so interesting, and because it was written by him, but Mark Haddon is not Christopher, you know what I'm saying. The book has such an interesting writing style, and it's very blunt and very to the point and direct, which was interesting. And also the diagrams were amazing. Well, not just diagrams, but like the pictures in general. Not like pictures we're talking, but things that that relate to the story, and things that Christopher sees in his head is what I'm talking about. And let me find another example, but he just uses these things to understand things around him, and I think it's so interesting that he does this, and it really helps me understand how he understands. Those are really all my thoughts. So if you find this book intriguing and you're thinking about reading it, I would definitely read it, because I really, really loved it, and it's enough to give the book 5 stars just because of how inspiring it is and how enlightening it is. I mean, I'm not sure inspiring is the best word. It doesn't like inspire me to do something. It just enlightens me on how other people think and that not everyone is the same way. So that's all I have for today, and I'll see you soon. Bye!